I like to mix up the genres between reviews so I can address a wide range of tastes, and since the last review was a gentle slice of life, I thought for this one we could go into a more complicated and dark show. Tomodachi Game. The genre typing. A dark, mystery, seinen, thriller, high IQ, brilliant mindfuck anime that will leave you feeling completely lost at times, and is aimed to show that you may never truly know someone or the lengths people are willing to go. Is similar to the Squid Game format, but is structured a bit differently. Highlights the MC, like Classroom of the Elite does. The plot. We start with these high school kids planning a trip, or something like that requires a bit of money to pull off. They got the funds from the class, someone steals it, and to figure out who, a group of students were subjected to the Tomodachi Game, not by choice but by one of the students, we don't know who. We do eventually come to find that out. The game is, in essence, a series of challenges that require everyone's cooperation in the group, but everything is constantly subject to subterfuge, meaning anyone at any time could screw over the others. The point is to slowly figure out who they could trust, and at the end I think the money that was stolen is supposed to get returned, and they all just seemingly go along with it. The MC is sort of a loner guy with a blurry past, and the story follows him while he discerns who in the group he can trust and all that. All in all, this type of anime exists already, and the core plot has already been done before, but this show stands out for having elements and values the others do not. It also likes to throw out its biased viewpoint on the world, I can appreciate, and it gets some things, but misses others. I like this one because of the MC, and all the traits he has. It is by far the most well-rounded of the dangerous, game-like, intellectual shows in this genre. My viewpoint when watching is a fresh mindfuck mystery anime that gets real psychological and spews its own logic about behavior, and why people do what they do. Most of its understanding is accurate, but not everything. The game itself is pretty intellectual, innovative, and interesting to watch. There are constant twists, and the true villains are elusive. If you're really clever and hyper-observant, you might be able to attempt to predict events, even though it's extremely difficult to actually know what the hell's going on. Everything is a little simpler when you take into account the main character does everything for a reason, and is in a class of his own in both intelligence and ethical propensity. I enjoyed the main character, and it has the same feeling as Classroom of the Elite. I bet in the end the main character will be extremely similar to the MC of C of E. This has more of a noticeable attachment to friendship than C of the E did. Ayakonji is bloody heartless, so maybe I'll like it a bit better. The first season was kind of flawless and created an environment for a lot of future potential. It's not really a beginner's show, so be advised. Greatest high points. Is made for people who like psychological mysteries. Is one of, if not, the best in its class. The MC is a total badass. It gets a little dark. The game is well planned. Keeps you invested the whole way through, never losing your attention. It's quality made and can easily be expanded upon. Worst qualms. Is not made for everyone. Has some insights that are misguided. Persuasion. There's not much left to say, this show is great at being what it is. The only reason I'd say people may not like it is the genre behind it. Other than that, I am a strong supporter of what this show does and the possibility of its future. If you want a show that will challenge your mind, mix up the predictable plot style, and develops the darker side of your soul, then this show is perfect. It was a gem I had not expected to find. Also, you should watch this for another reason. Portfolio diversification. This is a strong genre in the anime world, and you should probably have a couple under your belt if you don't want to be considered a tourist. That sounds a little on the elitist side, but like I've said before, experiencing new things should always be one of your goals. Rank and rating. I have a list comprised of all the animes I've seen, a lot, and they are ordered in both numerical ranking as well as in general tiers, SS, down to F. Tomodachi Game is ranked number 30, with an S rating. Overall rating, 93 out of 100. Trauma rating, 66 out of 100. Warmth rating, 35 out of 100. Where to watch? This is available to watch on Crunchyroll. End of review. You're a cracked human being if you made it this far, Thanks for that, and send me any suggestions of either something to watch and review, or if I have already seen it, I'll tell you what my thoughts were. God, these reviews are so fun to make. We are on to number 18 now, and I haven't wanted to stop. Thanks for making this a worthwhile venture for me, and I hope by now I've helped at least one of you find a decent show. To the moon, homie. I will post again in a week, so see ya then.